you and Bernie Matthews have been dueling each other. Is there any possible way that you can fool each other in this late time in your coaching life?
I like how you said it. We've been doing each other, and that's about it. We have been doing each other. We have an intense rivalry going, and, you know, we just have a lot of anxieties and anticipations when we play up here on this court. We have held our own, Frank. We're pretty proud of that fact. Matter of fact, running through some stats, I think we've won 10 out of the last 12 games, or let me backtrack. I think it was 8 out of the last 10. But that doesn't mean the ones we won weren't Donnybrooks, because they really were. They were very close, very competitive, and we happen to know how they feel about us. That they're aware that we've gotten to them with a pretty good winning percentage, and they probably would like to beat us, and I mean it sincerely. From everything we gather through the grapevine, they'd probably like to beat us more than anybody in the district.
Well, not only for reasons other than you've been whipping up on them for the last 4 years, but this is for first place tonight, and that's for sure. Can you go over some of their personnel and some of the things that you're going to have to be wary about?
Yes, they have an experienced team back there. I believe they have all the starters back. Mo Hill, 6'7", Marty May, 6'5" or 6", and the coach's son is the point guard, Mike Matthews, a very heady ball player, very competitive, and very intense ball player. You know, takes after his dad and does what his dad wants him to do. Boy by the name of Jordan, 6'4", out of D.C., was second string all-district last year and probably first string all-district this year. He's doing a really fine job. And the other starter would be a boy by the name of Geist, a guard, G-I-S-T. He's from D.C. also, Washington, D.C., very quick. And an experienced squad. They're smart, shoot real well, handle the ball well, they're quick. And as you said, they're in first place in the district right now with us and Point Park just a game behind. They'll be real tough.
Now, you're starting 5 tonight, Coach. You've been a surprise on that 5th man. Who are you going to go with tonight?
Well, we have started about 7 different people since the first of the year in that spot. But for 2 games in a row now, Rick Pushkar will be in that spot. He started at LaRoche. He'll start tonight.
Some of the things possibly that are going on with the Jackets, do you feel a little more confident that like someone is coming out and starting to do some work for you and you're seeing some things blossom? I saw Rick Pushkar play a very nice half down at LaRoche. You have to be pleased with that.
Yes, and that's why he's starting again, but we're going to have to watch him in action a little bit more to see if he has really secured that starting position or not. And Frank, I think we ought to mention also that we've only played 10 games since we began practicing on October 15th. So in several months, it's been just constant rehearsal. But from this point on, we're going to tax our stamina, our energy, our emotional and mental stability, because we're going to be playing 3 games every week from now to the end of the season. Or putting it another way, in the next 30 days, we have 14 games, or roughly a game every 2 days. Part of that reason is because we don't schedule early in November like a lot of people do. We don't play many games in December like some people do. We do not get into holiday tournaments at Christmas and New Year's like some teams do.
Being introduced now, and let's go to them for you. First of all, for the visiting Yellow Jackets, making his 2nd start of the season and his 2nd start in a row, that's the junior transfer student from Uniontown, Rich Pushkar. Rich averaging 4.1 points a ball game coming in here tonight. Also in the starting lineup at point guard will be Timmy McConnell. Timmy McConnell averaging 9.6 a ball game points-wise, 8 assists a ball game, and 5 steals. Paul Stanley starting tonight as well, 23.3 a ball game to lead everyone on this Yellow Jacket team. 2nd, by the way, in District 18. Paul also grabbing 4.5 rebounds a game. Harold Hamlin, the other starter, and the other man averaging more than 20 points a ball game. Harold averaging 21.8 coming in tonight, 3.2 steals and 7.4 rebounds. And one of the key cogs in Rudy Maurice's Yellow Jacket attack. And, of course, in the middle underneath along the baseline will be the big senior out of Uniontown, 6'6", Don Crawford. Donnie averaging 5.5 a ball game and 5.1 rebounds coming in. For the Bearcats of St. Vincent, all alone in first place in District 18 at 9-6 overall, 5-1 in league play. They will start at point guard, the coach's kid, a junior from Latrobe. Stanley pops from outside. It's good. It will hit the rim, bounce high in the air, and drop through. So Paul Stanley hit from the first 3 ticks of the clock, and the Yellow Jackets take an early 2-0 lead. Now the Jackets back in their 2-3 zone, and St. Vincent goes to work around the perimeter. Here's Matthews with the ball, drive, dumps it off along the baseline, but it's out of bounds. He tried to hit Randy Jordan, but Jordan slipped, lost his footing, going for the pass from Matthews, and the Jackets inbounded in backcourt. Get some heat in backcourt. It's Geist and Matthews, but they drop off, and McConnell moves it over the timeline, goes to Stanley on the wing over on the left side. Fakes down along the baseline, back out to Crawford, around the horn to McConnell. McConnell brings it to the top of the key, dumps it off to Hamlin, starts down the lane, puts it up. It's no good, but he's fouled.
Yes, he's fouled that time by Randy Jordan, picking up his first, and the Bearcats of St. Vincent have elected to go man-to-man on defense, and most teams that have scouted the Jackets this year have picked the man-to-man to go. And let's see how the Jackets work, and if they've been working on this on their days off.
Well, they're coming in here tonight. St. Vincent is on the heels of an 87-74 win over Bradford on Saturday night, and we're told it was the man-to-man in the second half against Pitt Bradford that was their downfall. So Hamlin is at the line shooting 2. Whacked in the act, makes the first, and the second on the way. It's up, and it's good. So the Jackets lead now by 4. It's a 4-0 ball game. And once again, Waynesburg back into the zone, very tight in the painted area, and working the perimeter now. St. Vincent, they go into the corner to Geist, back outside to Matthews. Matthews fakes into the lane, goes cross-court to Geist. Over on the right side, back to Matthews, fakes a shot, dumps it back over to Geist. Geist starts down the lane, backpedals, and now they'll try to set something up again. Around the horn to Matthews, down along the baseline to Marty May, back outside. Here's Geist from the top of the key, no good. Rebound tapped out to McConnell. McConnell puts it to the floor, brings it into forecourt. Now takes it down into the lane, dumps it off along the baseline to Crawford, who's sleeping. The ball's loose. Donnie never saw the pass coming. Here's Matthews up with the loose ball. Down they go underneath the Geist. He goes up with a shot, blocked by Crawford. It goes to Hamlin. Hamlin into forecourt for Waynesburg. Down the lane, Harold Hamlin up, no good, but a foul call.
He's caught on the foul, Harold, with a good one-on-one move, and Mike Matthews picking up his first, and the team's second. Harold will go to the line and shoot 2.
Credit Donnie Crawford there, a miscue at the other end of the floor on offense when he never saw the pass coming from McConnell, but he made up for it on the way down the floor after that miscue as he rejected the shot by Geist, just stuffed him on it. And Hamlin up with the loose ball, took it coast to coast, was fouled, is at the line now for 2. Jackets lead 4-0. Hamlin's first from the line is good.
Harold, credited with a lot of talent by Bernie Matthews as one of the talented Jackets, along with Paul Stanley.
Well, he told John Barker of the Observer Reporter in yesterday's paper that he thinks that Harold is a legitimate Division I basketball player. Hamlin has 4 of the Waynesburg 6 points as he makes his second. Jackets lead at 6-0. We've used 1.5 minutes of the first half here at Kennedy Hall, and here come the green and white Bearcats of St. Vincent. And it's Matthews running the attack, goes cross-court to Geist. Geist right back over to Matthews with the rainbow. He takes it to the key, dumps it back outside to Geist with a bounce pass. It goes right back to Matthews, and he starts inside. Now it goes back to Geist. Around the horn to Marty May down along the baseline. Back outside to Geist as May was cut off. Now they lob it down low to Hill. Mo Hill puts it up, no good. Rebound tapped outside to McConnell. Timmy McConnell on the run. Into forecourt, to the baseline. Ball stolen away. Timmy tried to take it all the way to the baseline. The Geist was there to pick it up. Now he turns it all over. As he tried to dump it off along the baseline, Geist moved the pivot foot after he stopped, and that'd be traveling.
Called for traveling. Geist showing great defense that time on Tim McConnell with a clean steal down in the paint.
Now Waynesburg inbounds it with a long pass to Stanley. Stanley takes it inside and puts it up, and it's blocked by Hill. Ball tapped outside. Matthews saves it from out of bounds. No, he does not. He stepped right on the out of bounds, right at midcourt, trying to save it, and the Jackets will get it right back.
Without a doubt, both teams playing at full speed. Katie barred the door. It's 6-0 Jackets, and right now, no substitutions coming into the game. Both coaches staying with the starting lineup.
So McConnell will inbound it for the Yellow Jackets. He goes to Pushkar, back over to Tim. Now they'll set up a play. Against the man-to-man, they go outside to Stanley. Over on the right, Stanley back out to the top of the key. Now to Crawford in a high post. Donnie dumps it along baseline. Pushkar, he drives the baseline, puts it up. No good. Follow, no good. Rebound taken by Mo Hill, and a foul called against Waynesburg. First foul of the night against the Jackets.
Pushkar being a little aggressive that time, going over the back on the rebound. Had a nice shot, but couldn't quite convert it, and went over the back to try for the offensive rebound, committing his first foul, and the first foul of the game for the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets.
So the Jackets now drop back in the zone. Here's Matthews over the timeline unmolested. Goes deep into the corner to Jordan. Back outside around the horn to May. Back over to Matthews, and he'll set up a play again. Over into the corner it goes to Jordan from the side. He shoots, no good. Rebounds loose. Mo Hill battling for it with Crawford, and Crawford wins. Mo Hill touched it last. It goes out of bounds, so Waynesburg will inbound it. Everything going Waynesburg's way in the early going, Frank.
Yeah, the first 3 minutes of the game, 2 minutes and 55 seconds are gone from the game, and the Bearcats have not scored in their home gym.
Jackets lead 6-0. They inbound it at midcourt. McConnell dumps it over to Stanley. Stanley over the timeline to Timmy at the point. Timmy starts down the lane to the baseline, puts it up. It's blocked by Hill. Saved from out of bounds by Matthews, but it goes right to Stanley. Stanley puts it up from the side. No. Tap up Crawford. No. Rebound taken by St. Vincent. Cleared down out of there by Jordan. They get it into forecourt to Matthews. Matthews with the bounce pass to Geist. Geist right back over to Matthews, and they go top of the key. Stolen away by McConnell. McConnell one-on-one on the break. Drive, shoots, it's up, no good. And no foul call.
Wow.
Timmy goes flying on the inbounds play. A steal by Pushkar. He puts it up. No good, but he's fouled. McConnell leveled on that drive. The shot did not go down, but no foul called. Pushkar does draw a foul, or is he called for charging?
Now, this time we have an over the back, probably on Paul Stanley. It should have been on Paul. We'll see. On the rebound.
The scoreboard says 31. There it is.
Paul Stanley rebound foul, his first, team second, and the Bearcats inbounded in their backcourt.
And as they move into forecourt, Matthews goes cross-court to Jordan, now around to Geist, back to the point to Matthews. Back over to Geist as they work the ball down along the baseline. Here's May from the side. Good. Marty May with the first bucket of the night for St. Vincent. Waynesburg inbounds it quickly. Stanley into forecourt. Now puts the brakes on and dumps it back out to McConnell at the point. They go to Pushkar deep in the corner on the right side. Pushkar fakes down low, back out to the point to McConnell. Timmy Wright back over on the right side to Stanley, and he's fouled. As he tried to make his move by a man, he was fouled, so that'll be an inbounds play from the side.
It could be the coach's son, Mike Matthews. It is his first personal. I have it as his second. But they have one. Okay.
That's the third team foul on the Bearcats. McConnell on the inbounds play from way outside. Hits from deep in the corner. Timmy McConnell's first bucket of the night, and the Jackets are back on top by 6. They lead it 8-2 with 15:40 left to play in the first half. Here's St. Vincent now with Matthews on the outside, bounce pass into the corner to Jordan. Now down in the lane to Geist. He drives, blocked by Crawford. The loose ball picked up by Pushkar, and he throws it away at midcourt. Matthews up with the ball. Into forecourt it goes. Bounce pass to May. No good on the shot, but he's hammered. And boy, is he hammered by Harold Hamlin. That'll be the first foul of the night on him.
Oh, Harold made sure he didn't make the shot that time. He got it with the body all up and down. His hand was on the ball if you're looking at that, but wow. He was wiped out from the side. Harold's first personal foul, and the team's third.
At the line to shoot two will be the 6'4" senior from Indiana, Pennsylvania, Marty May. Marty, a 72% free throw shooter. Misses the first. As a team, St. Vincent is only shooting 53% from the line coming in here tonight. Second one by May is good. So Marty May with 3 of the all the St. Vincent points. Now a steal in backcourt. The Jackets tried the fast break off the inbounds, and it's stolen away in backcourt by Randy Jordan. So St. Vincent now beginning to gain the momentum. Jordan down along the baseline has the ball knocked away, or is it out of bounds off of him? It is out of bounds off of him.
Off his foot. He dribbled right off the foot, and it bounced out of bounds. The Jackets rewarded with the ball after the turnover by St. Vincent.
That happened right under the St. Vincent basket. So now Waynesburg into forecourt. McConnell checks with the bench and gets some instructions from Rudy Marisa as he crossed the timeline to the top of the key. Baseline, Harold Hamlin on the right. Back out to McConnell. He's open, shoots, and it's no good from 18 feet. Rebounds loose. Marty May battling for it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Waynesburg basketball at their end of the floor.
The Jackets very persistent, hands up, deflecting a lot of balls and getting advantage of the turnovers by St. Vincent.
The inbounds play outside to Stanley from the top of the key. No good. Paul Stanley misses the 18-footer. Rebound goes to Matthews. Matthews into forecourt. Bounce past baseline. Jordan shot up. No good, but a foul call.
Pushkar will pick up his second foul and the team fourth. And that was on the drive, so we're going to have 2 shots by Randy Jordan.
Okay.
The game's physical. They're playing ball out there. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of contact, and the fouls that are called are very legitimate fouls.
Jordan shooting 71% from the free throw stripe this year. Cans the first. And he'll have a chance to bring the Bearcats back within 3 if he makes this next one. 14:41 left to go in the half. Waynesburg leads at 8-4. Jordan's second is also perfect. And it's an 8-5 basketball game as the Jackets quickly push it up the floor. They go to Pushkar along the baseline on the right. He shoots, partially blocked. Hamlin up with the ball, but a foul going to be called. Pushkar fouled in the act of shooting. Will go to the line.
They got a piece of him that time, and I believe the foul will be on Marty May. And if that is Marty May, it'll be his first on Marty May. And going to the line, Rick Pushkar.
Both teams have 4 personal fouls thus far in the first half. Pushkar, very accurate from the line, 89% on the season thus far, puts the first one through. Rich, good size at 6'5", but rather slender, and misses the second, and the rebound goes to St. Vincent, pulled down by May. May clears it to Matthews in backcourt. They bring it into forecourt now with a pass to Geist over on the right side. Cross-court Rainbow to Matthews on the left, dumps it under. The alley-oop is no good, and the rebound goes to Stanley, clears it to McConnell. McConnell on the run, alley-oops it to Hamlin, and they miss it. McConnell up with a loose ball, dumps it off to Pushkar, shoots from the side, no good. Rebound Hamlin, no good. Rebound Marty May, or check that, Mo Hill. Mo Hill clears it outside to Jordan. Jordan into forecourt. Now looks to the baseline, puts it up, and it's no good. And the rebound's tapped outside. Stanley up with it for Waynesburg. Waynesburg on the run. Stanley to the baseline, pulls up, dumps it off McConnell to Pushkar, up and in. And beautiful passing, and a foul on the play. The shot counts. Pushkar will be at the line.
Great passing that time. That's called the old dish-off, and it was done. And I believe the foul, let's see. I'll have to wait for a flash on that. They were crowded down. Yes, it is. That's right. Al Gist picking up his first personal.
If you're wondering, if you just tuned in and wondering where the crowd is, again, we are in a glass-enclosed press booth here at Kennedy Hall, and we are looking from one end of the floor through a bank board down to the other end. And when Waynesburg has the ball, the action is happening at the far end of the floor here in the first half. So if sometimes we sound like we're guessing, it's because we are. The action is quite a ways away from us. And Pushkar makes the three-point play, so he has 5, and the Jackets now lead at 12-5. That'll be their biggest lead of the night. And let's see, I believe Bernie Matthews has gone to the bench, and he has. Mark Owens is into the basketball game now. He's a 6'5" sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio. Also into the ball game, another new number. We'll pick it up when we can. That's Ron Rink, and they try the shot down low. It's no good, but a foul called on the play against Waynesburg.
Now they got the looping pass into the Mark Owens, and Don Crawford came in too late. Owens had the position, but Crawford fouled him, and Don picking up his first personal and the team 5th.
So both teams with 5 personal fouls. We get close to the 1-1 with 13:44 left to play here in the first half. A lot of fouls being called, a lot of because of the very physical play of this basketball game thus far. And why not? First place at stake in District 18. St. Vincent alone at the top right now at 5-1. Jackets in second place at 4-1. And at the line, shooting 2, is Mark Owens, and he makes the first. Mark only a 57% free throw shooter on the season. Puts the second one up, and it's good. Around the rim and down. So Owens with 2, and it's a 12-7 basketball game. Now some pressure in backcourt. McConnell breaks it over the timeline. He comes with Geist all over him. Starts down the lane, pulls up and pops, and it's no good, but a foul called on the play.
That time he was hit while shooting, and we'll see who the foul was on. I believe, again, it was on Gist. It was called while not shooting, okay, before the shot, and it's Gist's second personal and the team 6th. One more, Waynesburg will have a bonus.
Jackets inbound to the side, go down low to Hamlin, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound taken by St. Vincent, pulled down by Rink into forecourt. Rink now running the basketball team as Matthews, the coach's kid, is out. Rink holds up the side, now goes cross-court to Geist, back outside to Rink and now into the corner. The guy's back out to Rink again as he checks down low. It pops from way outside instead. No good. Rebound is loose. It goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Vincent basketball.
That time a collision, but inadvertent. A collision. Both point guards went at it, Rink and Tim McConnell, where the ball deflected off the rim and it went out of bounds.
Rink inbounds at the Geist. Geist almost has it stripped away by Stanley. Recovers, goes outside to Jordan. Now Jordan with the cross-court pass to Rink, and they'll set it up against the Waynesburg zone. Down into the baseline to Jordan, back outside around the horn, and Rink lobs it in to the paint, and a foul called. They tried to hit Mo Hill in the painted area, but Waynesburg fouled him.
Don Crawford reacting to the pass in there, and he went over the back of Mo Hill, and that should be an out of bounds from the side, and Bill Hill walks it over, and throwing the ball in for the Bearcats will be, there he is, Randy Jordan.
So that's the 16th foul in Waynesburg, so the 1-and-1 will be in both ways on the next whistle. And they inbound it outside to Rink, lobs it cross-court to Geist, fakes the jumper and goes cross-court again to Rink with a rainbow, fakes into the lane, now goes high post, turnaround jumper, Hill blocked, and the loose ball taken by Pushkar. Pushkar bounce pass in backcourt to McConnell. McConnell now brings it into forecourt, and they go to work down on the left side to Stanley along the baseline. Paul loses his dribble, recovers now, goes cross-court to McConnell, who's open, fakes the shot, dishes it off underneath Crawford, up and in. Timmy McConnell on the assist, Crawford on the money end, and the Jackets now lead it 14-7.
Timmy McConnell had everyone thinking he was going to shoot. Don Crawford slipped in under the hoop, and he passed him one for a front.
Matthews is going to be checking in for St. Vincent as they go down low, and a shot up by Rink is good. Rink missed the shot, got the rebound, and put his rebound up and in. So Rink with his first two of the night. Or is that Owens? Excuse me. All right, that is Owens.
I believe Don Crawford just put one in, John.
And Owens has 4. Crawford now, that'll give him 4 on the night.
Paul Stanley corrected.
All right.
Paul Stanley.
Back to 2 for Crawford and give 4 to Stanley. So it's 16-9, Waynesburg, with 11:45 left to play first half. Here's St. Vincent, top of the key. This is Rink with the basketball. Bounce pass over in the corner to Jordan. Jordan tries the baseline. Instead comes back outside. They go right back to Jordan. He pops from 20 feet. No good. Rebound Crawford. Outlet to McConnell with the trigger. McConnell on the fast break with a bounce pass to Pushkar, and he's fouled. Never got the shot away. Pushkar fouled on the play.
Yeah, and the foul should be on Ron Rink. And we'll see.
Well, they have Jordan raising his hand, but that doesn't mean anything in basketball anymore. Let's see. Well, we are so far away from the action, we have to rely on the scoreboard.
Rink is the one caught. Floyd Chiller caught him and stopped the fast break. And the Jackets definitely on the run. St. Vincent unable the last 2 times down the floor to stop it.
Bernie Matthews has put his son, Mike, back into the basketball game, perhaps with maybe the figures that to give him some more speed to slow the Waynesburg Express down. At the line is Pushkar, shooting 2, makes the first, and the second is on the way, and it too is good. So Pushkar with 7, and the Jackets now with an 18-9 lead. They've doubled the score for the second time tonight on the Bearcats. They also had a 14-7 lead, and we're down to 11:25 left to play in the first half. Bearcats into forecourt. Now Matthews is running the machine as he comes in, and Rink goes out. Rink is still in, so they're running with the 2 guards. Rink in the corner by Crawford along the baseline. Donnie Crawford is called for the foul. Rink with a nice move started by Crawford. Donnie got him with a body on the way by.
Donnie picking up 3 quick fouls in the first half. That'll be with 1:11 remaining.
Theron Hogue is getting ready to check into the lineup for Waynesburg. They're on a starter at the beginning of the season. Now maybe getting ready to become the 6th man on this basketball team. At the line shooting 1-1 is Ron Rink. 66% free throw shooter, misses the 1-1. The rebound goes to St. Vincent. Jordan puts it up and in. Randy Jordan with 4 tonight, 18-11, Waynesburg. So as the clock ticks down, under 11 minutes left to play in the half. Here's McConnell walking over the timeline. Now goes to the pass right side to Stanley. Way outside, Stanley shoots, no good. Rebound taken by St. Vincent. Randy Jordan ahead to Ron Rink. Rink to the foul line, puts up a shot. It's no good. The rebound goes to St. Vincent, up and in. And the guy with the rebound was Chuck Basinger, the big freshman. He's 6'9", out of Milford, Connecticut. Just checked into the ball game. 6'9". Wow, that's quite a height advantage.
Yep. And Coach Marisa yelling instructions at Paul and Paul head like he understands. So,
And Theron Hogue now in the lineup. Jackets had a 9-point lead with 13 minutes to go. Now with 9:45, the lead is only 5, and St. Vincent can cut it to 3 with a bucket here. outside, goes to Matthews at the point. Now over on the left to Ron Rink. Rink to back outside, around the horn to Matthews. Fakes into the lane, goes baseline Jordan, deep in the corner. On the right, back outside with the bounce pass to Matthews. Matthews, rainbow, cross court to Rink. Starts inside, but pulls up, goes to Matthews, and he pumps one up over Stanley, and it's good. Matthews with a bomb from outside, and it's now a three-point basketball game. Jackets quickly into forecourt. Long pass to Allman, up and in. Foul called on the play. Let's see.
Great move that time by Allman, but I believe he's going to be called for the foul.
I believe it's going to be a charge after the basket. Let's see if it counts. Yes, the basket counts, charging after the basket. So that's the first foul of the night on Byron Allman. Good speed, though, as he got the ball with about, I guess, 10 feet to go on the break, and then just exploded in toward the hoop.
That's the 8th team foul, so the bonus is in.
Just heard a very strange little beep in my headphones, Frank. Let's hope that the switchboard here at St. Vincent still has us on the air. At the line, shooting two, the injured party on that foul is Owens, and he makes the first. So Owens will have 6 if he makes this next one. And he will also make it a three-point ball game. Again, he does not. No good. Rebound, St. Vincent. Up, Rink. No. Tap, no. Rebound, Hamlin for Waynesburg. Out of bounds. Waynesburg's basketball.
Close call on the out of bounds. Bernie Matthews will work the official over Floyd Schuler on that one so that he gets the next one. And that's what he's doing right now. He's talking to Bill Hill. Maybe Bill will be in a position. And Floyd smiles, and as we go along.
All right, so Waynesburg now leads 20-18 with 9 minutes to go as the Jackets move it into forecourt with the pass to Stanley, down along the baseline to Byron Allman. Allman into the key, top high post to Hogue, back outside to McConnell.
He had one personal foul, and he shot a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Second, Paul Stanley, 6 points, all from the floor. He has one personal. Theron Hogue has 6 points, from 2 from the floor and 2 for 2 from the line. He has one personal foul. 6 points for Rich Pushkar. Rich shot a 4 for 5 from the line, and he has 2 personal fouls. Byron Allman, 6 points, all from...
Takes down along the baseline instead, retreats to near midcourt. Now fires to Stanley on the wing on the right side. Ball back out to Timmy McConnell, and right back to Paul again. He has Crawford in the corner, goes to him. Donnie with a dribble, and now dumps it off with a short pass to McConnell. Cross court to Stanley, who's open with a fake, and now a shot, and it's up and in. Patented Paul Stanley there as he just faked his man up into the air, breezed by him, stopped and popped in a little 16-footer. And now the Jackets lead 41-32. So Stanley cold in the first half, comes out firing in the second half, and hits a bomb to get things going. Here's St. Vincent. Matthews into the corner, back outside to Geist, right back to Matthews. Fakes the shot, now drives the baseline, dishes it off underneath. Mo Hill goes up, no good. Ball out of bounds, St. Vincent ball.
Great block that time. Inside, I believe that Don Crawford blocked Mo Hill on the shot. Harold Hamlin almost had the rebound, went off his finger, out of bounds to St. Vincent.
And St. Vincent will inbound it there into the floor. They come out near midcourt to Jordan. Jordan now goes to Geist at cross court as Geist comes out to take command. They go with a bounce pass to Matthews, into the corner to Jordan over on the right side, trapped over there by Pushkar. Comes out with a bounce pass to Matthews, around the horn to Geist on the left. Back to Matthews, top of the key, right back to Geist. He's open, he shoots, it's no good. Rebound Stanley for Waynesburg. Outlet pass to McConnell. Timmy now cross court to Stanley, and they bring it into forecourt. Paul, top of the key, goes between the legs with the dribble. Now dumps it back outside to Timmy at the point. He starts down the lane, dishes it off to Pushkar with a fake. Now Pushkar calls for traveling on the play. Fake was a little too good.
Yeah, Rich put up the fake, moved the pivot foot, and laid the ball down for a dribble. Too late that time. The St. Vincent team is elected to go to a zone. The Jackets have stayed in their 3-2 zone.
And they're back there now, just sitting and awaiting as Matthews brings it into forecourt. Now Matthews goes to Jordan along the baseline, forces a shot up over Stanley. No good. Stanley with a rebound. Clears it to McConnell. McConnell on the fast break has the ball knocked away from behind. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Waynesburg basketball.
Yeah, the Mike Matthews nearly getting it, but he couldn't get it in bounds.
Bernie Matthews does have his tie off, Frank, to start the second half. And he's up off the bench, just sitting on his honkers over there in front of the bench. Stanley dishes off to Crawford, baseline, back outside to Stanley. Almost stolen away, but Stanley gets it back now, goes to McConnell at the point. Right back to Stanley on the left side, into the corner to Crawford. Back to Stanley, give and go, shot up, blocked, but a foul called. Good block that time by Mo Hill, but he got Paul with the body afterwards, and that'll be, I guess, well, we'll wait and see. It will be a shooting foul. I was going to say a foul after the shot, but Paul will be at the line to shoot two.
Not only that, the 6'7" Mo Hill has just picked up his third personal, the second of the second half against the Bearcats. Paul Stanley going to the line and has not shot a foul shot in this gym. That's his first one, and he made it.
Mo Hill, of course, with some Waynesburg roots. He was recruited by Rudy Maurice as a freshman. Never played a game, transferred out after about a month of practice, and elected to come here. So he's in the same class with Stanley. They both started as freshmen. Paul puts the second one up and down. He's in the double figures with 10. Stanley, by the way, man who has never lost, never been on a team that has been beaten by St. Vincent. It's been over 5 years since St. Vincent has beaten Waynesburg at basketball. Now here's Matthews, a drive. No, passes off with the shot, goes instead to Rink. He puts it up, and it's good. Matthews with a nice assist. Rink gets the bucket. He has 12, high man in the ball game either way, and it's 43-34. Waynesburg leads as we move inside. 17 minutes left to go in the game. Here's McConnell to a Newton band into the ball game for Waynesburg, and that's Chuck Collins. Chuck Collins just checked in, goes back to McConnell, back to Chuck, baseline Hamlin on the right side. Hamlin with a drive and a shot, no good. Rebound taken by St. Vincent, pulled down by Hill. Clears it to Matthews. Matthews into forecourt. Shot. May just rejects it and puts it right back in his face.
Excellent defense by the Bearcats, and they're in the zone. They're in a 2-3 zone, and Marty May goes out, and their big man, the 6'9", Chuck Basinger, comes in.
So the Jackets inbounded in forecourt. They go to McConnell deep in the corner. McConnell hit. Well, he hesitated just a little bit before putting it up, but hit an 18-footer from the corner. And now it's a 9-point lead for Waynesburg, their biggest lead of the second half. Waynesburg led at halftime 39-32. It's now 49-40. Here's St. Vincent into forecourt. Rink trapped with the ball near the top of the key. He has to go outside with it to Matthews. It goes right back to Rink, who's open, shoots, and hits. Rink from about 20 feet away, and the bombs are starting to fall here at Kennedy Hall. 49-42. Stanley picked up at midcourt by Rink, and he's called for charging. Rink and Stanley battling near midcourt. Paul, on the collision, called for the charge.
Rink, an exceptional player. He's 6 foot. He's a sophomore out of Bethel Park.
And Rudy Marisa wants a timeout with 3:14 to go. The 20-foot shot now goes cross-court to Rink. Right back to Matthews. Fakes inside, has to go back to Rink, top of the key. Now they lob it down low. Crawford there to break it up. Hamlin up with a loose ball, and he has it in backcourt. He'll just wait for the traffic to clear, and now put it to the floor instead of dumping it off to McConnell. Harold Hamlin brings it into forecourt. Now it goes to Timmy McConnell, and they'll set up a play. He goes to Stanley on the right side, into the corner on the right to Pushkar. Pushkar with the dribble, and a foul called away from the basketball into the lane. And let's see what the off-the-ball call will be.
It might be on Paul Stanley. He was saying,
"Yep,
hello, how do you do" to someone, and he did. He picked up his second. Off the ball that time. Paul Stanley throwing an elbow away from the action.
Scoreboard has him for 3, so we'll have to be very careful to make sure that Paul doesn't foul out of this basketball game. That's the second team foul on Waynesburg here in the second half. And now St. Vincent again with the chance to cut the lead to 5 as Matthews brings it over the timeline. Fakes down low, now goes to Rink on the left side. Back to Matthews, now he moves over on the right. Nothing there, top of the key to Rink, into the corner, left side to Jordan. Jordan by Hamlin on the baseline, dishes it off, shot up, Owens, good. Off the dish from Jordan, Owens is there on the money end. He has 8 tonight, and it's 49-44. Now, some pushing and shoving in backcourt as Donnie Crawford mixing it up with a player, I believe that's Basinger, who came in off the bench. And now Basinger backs away, and it's Marty May and Donnie Crawford in kind of an embrace there underneath the St. Vincent basket. Both benches have cleared now. Everybody's out onto the floor. We got Owens doing a little cheerleading out there for St. Vincent, urging the student body on as they're all on their feet on the St. Vincent side of the floor.
Yeah.
And tempers still have not cooled as we have ball players mixing around at the top of the key at the St. Vincent end. This is going to be quite a mess, and we're at a loss because we can't hear the PA system to find out if anybody's been thrown out or what.
We'll figure it out. Right now, there is neither official has gone to the table, so no one has been thrown out. So don't worry about that one.
Well,
okay, here we go.
Crawford did get into a shoving match with Basinger, Basinger was not in the ball game when the fight started. He came in off the on the floor from the bench, got into the middle of it, and Crawford just left him have it. And then him and Jordan got into a little pushing and shoving, nothing too serious. They were the only two I saw involved in the fracas. But the St. Vincent basketball team is fired up by that as they're putting their arms up in the air and giving the old #1 salute from their bench.
John,
both ball clubs have huddled. Frank, this is 12:15 to go. We've had a little bit of everything in this basketball game, which Waynesburg leads 49-44. And pressure now in backcourt. McConnell working against Matthews, breaks the timeline. Into forecourt he comes and holds up the 5 fingers as they'll try to set something up. Top of the key, now bounce pass outside to Stanley. Cross court to Allman. Allman to McConnell as the Jackets go into their weave offense. McConnell goes with the pass to Stanley. Stanley to Crawford in the corner. Donnie back to Stanley. Stanley trapped over in front of the bench. Gets to the McConnell. McConnell down the lane. Dishes it off baseline. Hamlin stuffs that ball game for Waynesburg.
Yeah.
Paul Stanley now with a few words to the official, just trying to ask exactly what that foul call was all about, I guess.
Yeah, that was not indicative.
146 basketball game. Now some pressure at midcourt, almost a steal. McConnell recovers, goes to Pushkar on the right side. Pushkar back to Timmy, down the lane, dishes it off to Allman. Allman will bring it back outside. Now Pushkar in the lane, turns, fires, blocked, but a foul called on the play.
And the foul that time on Mark Owens. Look out, this game is actually a powder keg, John. If you can't feel it, it's very difficult to feel when you can't hear the crowd. But Mark Owens picks his first up. The game is very volatile at this point.
Now all of a sudden, Frank, I'm kind of glad we are up here in this glass-enclosed booth overlooking the gym. I don't know if I'd want to be out there in the middle of this. If anything should happen, because the crowd is into the game. The ball players, of course, are battling each other up and down the floor. At the line is Pushkar. He will be shooting 2, fouled in the act. The first one is good. Pushkar will have 9 if he cans the second. And he can give the Jackets a 7-point lead with it as well. It's on the way. It's good. Pushkar now with his second highest output of the year so far, 9 points. 53-46. Jackets on top. 10:30 left to play. Don't go anywhere because anything could happen here at Kennedy Hall. The winner of this game will be all alone in first place in the league. Shot from the side, Jordan. St. Vincent, no good. Rebound McConnell, but a foul called on the play against St. Vincent. McConnell battling with Owens for the foul, for the ball on the rebound, which bounced way outside. And Owens, now we get a technical foul called, and let's see if that's going to be on the bench or on Mr.
I don't
Owens.
think so. Just Owens on a personal, John.
What was that motion that we saw?
No, there
I thought, sure, I saw a T. I guess you're right.
No,
All
there's
right.
nothing there. Owens picked the personal.
Okay. Looked like a T to me, but maybe I was just expecting one. All right. Jackets have the ball into forecourt. Pushkar has it on the left side. Now goes out near midcourt to McConnell. McConnell back to Pushkar. Pushkar will bring it to the top of the key. Now goes with a bounce pass to Allman. Back to Pushkar. Fakes into the lane. Goes near midcourt to McConnell. McConnell starts to drive. Dumps it off to Pushkar. To Byron Allman on the outside. Cross court to Pushkar. Down low to Hamlin. Back outside it goes as we go inside. 10 minutes left to play. Jack is trying to shorten this game up and get out of here. They lead 53-46. Allman and McConnell now with the ball outside. Around the horn to Pushkar. Back to Timmy. And Frank, they don't look like they're in any hurry at all to shoot this basketball this time down the floor.
Well, St. Vincent with token pressure, and right now there's a lot of holding going on Harold Hamlin, and they're going to call a foul on Timmy
McConnell. He started to drive down the lane, dumped it off as he went up to look like he was going to go up to shoot.
And
Called
a
for
technical,
charging.
John. You got your technical now, okay?
All right.
And we're going to see. However,
it couldn't have been on McConnell because
No.
he was laying on the floor.
this is
It must be on the bench.
It's not on the bench.
No?
It's on a player. It's a false double, so we're going to go watch this one. Now, this is a real mix-up. We're going to go to the line. The St. Vincent do not get to shoot because it's not a bonus situation, and Rudy Marisa gets to pick any player he wants to come and shoot the technical foul.
Okay, so the technical then on St. Vincent, the charge was called against Timmy McConnell.
Timmy McConnell called for a charge after he released the ball, not an offensive foul, committing the 4th team foul. Tim McConnell, his first of the game. Now, Paul Stanley is allowed to enter the game, okay, and he does. He shoots one technical shot. Now, Paul must remain in this game for one tick of the clock. You can't sit down.
Paul, by the way, if you just joined us, playing with 4 personal fouls.
This is very, he must remain in this game. You can't just take him out to shoot the technical. If this is what the big discussion's about now. Here comes Bernie. He says he doesn't believe it. Paul Stanley can come in and shoot a technical
He's
foul.
not going to go in the game.
They're
He's
missing,
back on the bench.
They're missing the boat, you see.
Well, let's see what happens. Maybe when they inbound it, then they'll stop him with another tee.
Yeah.
The officials don't have to tell them it.
No, they don't. They missed it.
They missed it. Jackets inbound it, no call. Well, Waynesburg gets away with one there. They lead 54-46. Here's Pushkar with the ball for Waynesburg, and he's fouled by Owen. Another one of those excuse me fouls. They had one against Stanley at the other end of the floor a little while ago. Now one goes against St. Vincent this way. So they're calling it tight both ways, trying to keep control of this basketball game that Frank Busick so aptly described as a powder keg here halfway through the second half. Pushkar will be at the line shooting 1-1. That's the 7th foul on St. Vincent. Pushkar's first is good, the 1-1.
And it rolled around. It didn't go right in. So Pushkar didn't have a good release. He's a little tight. He hasn't played under pressure with the Jackets yet.
He can make it a 10-point basketball game with the second, and he does. He has 11 tonight, and it's 56-46 with 9:20 to go. St. Vincent had come within 4, but the Jackets have pulled away again. Now here come the Bearcats into forecourt. Matthews cross court to Jordan. Jordan starts inside, blocked by Hamlin, but a foul called on the play. Harold got him going up. It looked like a clean block, but called for the foul, and Harold just kind of passed the official on the back and takes his place along the foul line.
The insider is now in the game. I'm going. Marty May enters the game, and out goes Mark Owens. So this is going to be interesting to watch. With
Watch
Marty
the
May
battle between Marty May and Don Crawford. That'd be interesting to watch away from the basketball. At the line now for St. Vincent is Randy Jordan, 71% free throw shooter, makes the first. He'll be into double figures if the next one goes down.
And during that skirmish, there were a lot of minor things going on. Players holding on to each other and tugging, and Tim McConnell wrestling with Matthews a little bit. And
Jordan makes them both. Jackets quickly into forecourt, and they go to Crawford, now outside to Byron Allman. Allman will go to McConnell at the point, and they'll try to set something up. They go on the left side to Pushkar, back to McConnell, down low to Allman. He'll bring it right back outside. Pushkar to the foul line. The jump shot, good. Pushkar by his man, saw he had the shot, and said, what the heck? You're going to give me it, I'll take it. And it's 58-48. Again, the 10-point Waynesburg lead. Time on the clock, 8 minutes and 35 seconds. It's in the basketball game. St. Vincent scrapping to stay on top, and the Jackets threatening to take it away from him.
Now,
shot up, no good, but a whistle on the play.
Here's what happened, John. The offensive player touched the ball in the downward arc, so it's going to be called offensive goaltending, and the Jackets get the ball.
All right, the shot was put up by Rink, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. So with a 10-point lead, Waynesburg with the ball. McConnell coast to coast off the inbounds, and it's up and in. Timmy McConnell, they left him go right down the lane. And a foul called on the inbounds play, and I believe it's going to be on
Tim McConnell.
All right, and a timeout called by St. Vincent. Was forced up there by May. Rebound outside to Pushkar. Clears it midcourt to McConnell. McConnell now over the center court stripe. Almost trapped in midcourt. Gets by 2 men. Now pumps it off to Hamlin in the lane. Harold turns and fires. It's up. No good. Rebound tapped outside. And a foul called on the play.
Could be on Don Crawford, or it could be, yes, it is. Don Crawford has picked up his 4th personal foul on a rebound, and the Jackets have the 6th, or it could be the 7th. So that could be one.
That's it.
That's the 7th. And going to the line for
court goes to Byron Allman. Allman top of the key to Hogue. Hogue's just into the ball game, gets the ball to Hamlin. Hamlin out to McConnell as the Jackets go into their weave, trying to kill as much of the clock as they can this time down the floor. St. Vincent now being a little more aggressive on defense, and they go to Pushkar on the left side. Pushkar starts down low, now comes back outside with it to McConnell. McConnell gets by Geist and starts into the baseline, dumps it off last minute to Allman up and in. McConnell took it right into the baseline at the last minute, dumps it off to Byron Allman. He's Johnny on the spot, up and down. He has 8, 62-50.
Yes, sir. Tim McConnell really spearheading the attack by Waynesburg College and offensively keeping them in the game.
Here's a shot by Rink for St. Vincent. No good. Tap up, no good. Rebound goes to Hogue for Waynesburg. Clears it out to midcourt, but it's stolen away by Rink at midcourt. Takes it away from McConnell. Now goes down low. Shot up Jordan. No good. No foul called. contact. Now there is a whistle.
There's a good basket goaltending.
Looked like bowling going down there. As you said, bowling pins. There's 1, 2, 3 Bearcats on the floor. And Jordan's the last guy up. But Basinger was down on the floor. May was on the floor, along with Jordan.
Whoever put that ball up is credited with the field goal that time, John.
All right, and I don't remember who it was. So we've got problems.
I think it was Rink.
All right, Rink it is. 16 points for him tonight, 62-52, 6:35 left to play in the game. Jackets lead. Here's Hogue down the lane on a pass from Hamlin. No good, but a foul call.
And he got way, way ahead of Mississippi
With 18 points. He continues to just be sensational, both offensively and defensively for the Yellow Jackets since becoming eligible to play just after the first of the year. In the double steals on the night tonight. And it was his play both in the backcourt, handling the pressure put up almost all night by St. Vincent, and also in forecourt, running the Yellow Jackets plays, and in the early going quite a few times as well. So let's make Timmy McConnell our man of the game for
Stanley, scoring 18. He was a perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line. And with Harold Hamlin, his 18 points, he shot 6 for 7 from the line. 10 points for Tim McConnell, 4 for 4 from the line. 12 points for Rich Pushkar, 8 for 9 from the charity stripe. 8 points for Byron Allman.
I've got to drive all the way to Washington to get them, then go back.